Marketing is the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging offerings that have value to customers, clients, partners and society at large. I believe this is the best definition of marketing because it appreciates that marketing influences the relationship between all parties involved in a business transaction. It was also derived in 2017, which shows it's up to date with modern marketing practices. A consumer purchase can be categorised in three ways. Firstly, there's an extended problem-solving purchase, such as university. Secondly, there's a limited problem-solving purchase, such as a pair of trainers. And lastly, there's a routine problem-solving purchase, such as a loaf of bread. University, so an extended problem-solving purchase, is extremely infrequent, high risk and a big investment due to the length of time that I'm at university and tuition fees and maintenance loan repayments. There are several situational influences on a consumer making a decision. An internal influence could be my personal level of motivation to succeed. This will determine which course I take at university. An external influence could be technological, i.e. online learning is now being used for students. This influenced me to join university because I know there will be limited barriers to my learning. This is currently seen with the assignments taking place during the COVID-19 crisis. As a consumer, I move through the consumer decision-making process. Problem recognition is known as the first stage. This phase is about the identification of a difference between benefits of what an individual is experiencing and the benefits they would like to experience in the future. This can be due to several factors. Consumers adopt new needs and wants. They could also discover dissatisfaction with old products, or a new product enters the market which is now accessible and wasn't previously. In my case, university was a new service that became accessible to me due to my new age and skill set. I also adopted new needs and wants through being lured into having more credited qualifications and a new sense of independence for later in life. The second stage is known as information search. I use UCAS, the complete university guide, word of mouth and open days to gather information to make my decision on which university to attend. The third stage is information evaluation. This is where I gathered information from several universities such as distance from home, entry requirements, course content and industry opportunities. I also gathered different attitudes from previous students at the universities, allowing me to realise which option I then favoured. The fourth stage is purchase decision. This can be influenced by two factors, one being negative feedback from customers and another being unforeseen situations such as a pandemic, as we see now. I chose to invest into a degree into Leeds Beckett and my purchase was not disrupted because COVID-19 was not currently ongoing. The fifth stage is purchase decision and behaviour. This can be seen as me moving to Leeds, investing into student accommodation and attending lectures and seminars to successfully learn and complete assignments. The last stage is known as feedback prior to the next decision. This could be known as the way I portray Leeds Beckett to other potential consumers such as friends taking gap years. This is where the theory of cognitive dissonance suggests that we are motivated to re-evaluate our beliefs or attitudes if our opinion changes on a good or service due to an intervening circumstance or action. To reduce the dissonance, we may selectively forget information, try to minimise the importance of an issue, selectively expose ourselves only to new information that agrees with our previous view, or reverse our purchase decision altogether. This reflective structure helps us understand how to prioritise our needs, from physiological to the base all the way up to self-actualisation. You can move up the hierarchy once you've satisfied the needs below. However, it's worth suggesting that the sequence of the hierarchy doesn't always stay fixed. For example, self-esteem may be more important to love for some people. To truly achieve self-actualisation through university, we are assumed to first have the basics, safety and security, and a sense of belonging and achievement of peers, family and other parties. The purchase of a pair of trainers, which are a limited problem-solving purchase, opposes the theory behind my purchase of university. It is far less complex yet isn't very common. Trainers can have a reasonable value of around £80 but isn't a risky purchase because if they're not perfect I can return them. Here, the understanding of my old trainers were worn out from excessive use meant I wanted to purchase a new pair. In terms of Maslow's hierarchy, the limited problem-solving purchase can fall under physiological needs as using the consumer involvement theory, my new pair of trainers can fall in the centre of some of the continuums such as price, symbolic meaning, social visibility and many others. All trainers' prices can be relatively inexpensive but have higher symbolic meaning and social visibility as is seen as a fashion accessory.